What's going on, peoples? Al York Sports. Let me get all these other people involved. Yeah, give me a minute. Y'all could probably see me. I can't see y'all. Mar Silver in the building. What's up, man? Big O in the building, baby. We got a special sighting by Big O, man. I appreciate you turning up, man. Mar Silver, as always, still overcoming this vid, man. This vid's like, it's no joke, man. I'm damn near like 7-10 days off quarantine. I still ain't feeling like me, man. But it's no excuses, man. I'm going to give y'all this work regardless, man. Suge Knight in the building, baby. 6-0, baby. I'm glad you asked for those picks late. And I know you made some bank, dog. I know you made some bank. Because you wouldn't ask me for them again if you wasn't playing them. 6-0 last week, baby. 4-1-1. 5-1, 5-1 last 4 or 5 weeks, man. 2 months in the building. I see you. LES OG right there. Dominican, my niggas. You already know what it is, man. Joey Rodriguez in the building. Sorry your Lakers ain't showing up, man. They looking kind of old. Oh, my man. Okay. Gary L in the building. Trey Ellis in the building. Okay, man, we just stacking up the room. Like I said, man, I'm making no excuses, man. I'm not well, but I ain't going to stop doing what I have to do, man. Chi-Chi in the building, I see you, man. Yeah, Martin, you already know, Martin, man. You just got to keep battling. It's just like everything else in life, man. But trust me, I do not feel like myself, but I'm going to give y'all this work, man. Let me start the show while we got people in the building. We got champ Dewayne Beamon coming in. Sportsbook Jeff with all the playoff games. Y'all don't want to miss it. And Chango with the Raider preview. So we got a big show today. Let's get the show started, man. Al York Sports. The raw truth. Batillo, I see you, OG. That's Uncle Batillo, baby. Yeah, let me just get this little bit in. You know how I do in the beginning. Big show today, guys. Big show. Open sessions and giveaways every Friday. No drinking and driving is the fucking law. You already know what it is. Happy New Year's to everybody who I didn't encounter with. If you got on late, Happy New Year's. Better late than never. You know how the shit go, man. Yeah, okay, let's start the show. Let's really get it going, man. Another Friday, more work. Let's do what we got to do, man. Let me start off by saying, shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. Also, credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll hook you up. Hit me up and I'll hook you up. Open sessions and giveaways, like I always tell my little man Chango, the more, the merrier. Okay, let's get going. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Continue, people, to do the marvelous work. It's highly appreciated. Lamar Yeary in the building. I see you. Jeff Sportsbook Gerson, G Santiago. Let's get it popping, man. Let's start off with my New York Knicks. Currently, we in last place in our division in the Atlantic, tied with the Celtics at 21-21. And we're tied for 10th in the conference. We made a decent move. We picked up Cam Reddish from the Hawks for Kevin Knox, who hasn't just been able to just crack our lineup, and a 2022 first-round pick that we got from Charlotte, which the pick is protected. So Cam Reddish is averaging 11.9, 2.5 rebounds, 1.1 assists. The thing I like about Cam Reddish, if y'all people forgot, he was a great teammate of R.J. Barrett's in Duke. So I like that we're going to have some more continuity ex-teammates. Y'all know that R.J. Barrett is unselfish. Cam Newton would come and become unselfish. And like I said, it's just another piece to build what we're trying to build. We overachieved last year. We're basically right on the same lane. We're not set up to win anything yet, but we're continuing to build, and I love it. I just want to keep building. I don't want to shift off 5, 6 pieces for one player, then that one player gets hurt. No, then we got to start all over again. Let's continue to build and get better. Tibbs, you got to let us find who we are. Once we find out our identity, like I said before, sky's the limit. Nice pickup for the New York Knickerbockers. Cam Reddish, welcome to New York. Other news, we're going to go to the MLB. Minnesota Twins will retire the uniform number 36 that was worn by Jim Cott. Salute to old Jim Cott. God bless you. Now his number 36 is retired from the Minnesota Twins. He would join Killebrew, Carew, Olivia, Herbert, Kirby Puckett, Burt Blyevin, Tom Kelly, and Joe Mauer as the only Twins that got their numbers retired. Salute to Jim Cott. Other news, we're going to go on the ice. I got to keep y'all updated with the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm from Vegas. That's the least I can do. They're in first place in the Pacific at 23-14. The Ducks are on second at 19-13. And the Kings are also tied for second with the Ducks at 19-13. In a real good division that should go, this should be like this all year long between these three teams. Salute to the Golden Knights who continue to play good hockey, man. Other news real quick. Let me go to my free plays, and then we're going to have Dewayne Beamon come in, and then the show is going to really start, okay? I told y'all that I would get on fire. I told y'all this about a month and something ago when I was shitting the bed at 500. I made that real clear. I said I will turn the corner. And not only did I turn the corner, my whole team has turned the corner. So let me start off with Noah Parker. Noah Parker went 2-0 last week, gave out the Browns -4.5. They won by 5. And then he gave out the Bills -16.5, and they won by 17. You talk about by the skin of your teeth. He won both of these games by the skin of his teeth. And this week, Noah Parker, he likes the Dallas Cowboys -3 and the Pittsburgh Steelers +12.5 in his free plays, which I will get back to. Jeff Gerson also went 2-0 last week. And this week, he likes the Bengals -5 and also the Steelers. And I also went 2-0 last week with Washington and the Bucks. Then I cleaned up with Georgia. Georgia straight up -2.5. So this week, my free plays is Cincinnati from 5. You make them +1 on the 6-point teaser. And bring the Bucks down from 8.5 to 2.5. So you got Cincinnati +1 against the Raiders and the Bucks -2.5 in your first part of your teaser. And in the second part of the teaser, you got the Patriots +10.5 from 4.5 to 10.5. 6-point teasers. These are only -120. You get them offshore -110. So it's basically even money. And the Steelers from 12.5 to 18.5. So us three love the Pittsburgh Steelers this week to cover the spread and to cover the spread via teasers. So here we go before Dewayne Beamon gets on the free plays for this week. Noah Parker, Dallas -3. Pittsburgh +12.5. Jeff Gerson, Cincinnati -5. Pittsburgh +12.5. We on the same page. There's nothing I can do about it. And last but not least, Al York got Cincinnati +1. Bucks -2.5 on the first teaser. On the second teaser, Patriots +10.5. Steelers +18.5. Those are your free plays for the week. Good luck. Continue to cash out. Y'all will thank me later. Beamon, if you're in the building, Beamon, let's get it popping, man. X, I see you, baby. Don't think I don't see you. I see you, X. We got to get you back on, too, X. Let me see if I can get my man in. Okay, he not ready yet. So if anybody got questions while my man gets ready. Okay, here we go. He ready. Give me 1 minute, guys. What up,
Yo,
champ?
what's up, man?
Okay, hold up. Let me do. Champ?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
champ, what's going on, champ? Talk to us, baby.
Oh, well, first of all, new fight day is March 26th. We had some issues with COVID and I think everybody having issues with COVID, but we
You
had
ain't
like
lying.
yeah, we had to move the date to March 26th. I was worried about that because I knew I was gonna fight in Vegas next. But we lined that up and I closed the deal on Monday. I'll be fighting June 4th or June 11th. Both days are open, so I haven't decided this yet. But they sent me the layout. They sent me how everything would look. So it looks great. So it looks like June 11th or June 4th we'll be in Las Vegas to defend this title.
Okay,
That's
that's
crazy.
what's up.
I'm already already getting my next date set up. So, but yeah, we're excited, man. We're excited.
Yeah, you on it, man, and you always been on it, and you know this pandemic stuff. It's been a lot of cancellation of fights,
Hmm.
uh, rescheduling. So explain to us, champ, how does that feel to somebody like you that's in the gym busting your ass? You expected to fight on this date, and then boom, they change it up on you.
No,
Tell us what's
well,
the mind frame
this
as a fighter when that goes on,
this
champ.
particular no, well, I can tell you what happened before when this happened, but this time is actually it wasn't like last time. Last time I was preparing for a big title. I had three cancellation fights, so that was three training camps, losing weight, getting ready for the fight, just for the fight to get canceled. Now that sucked. That was bad. Because
Right,
I was dead by the fourth training camp. I was dead. Um, but this time around, I actually after I took the vaccination shot, man, I actually was sick. I was like sick the whole December, man. So when I heard
right,
the fight had to get pushed back for because I never went to the hospital. I was sick, but I never went to the hospital. My opponent, he had to go to the hospital because he got so sick.
right.
So after that happened, and then they talked to me, I told them I've been sick too. They said, "All right, well, let's just try to push it back." Plus, they've been having some issues and everything with the date, so they was like, "All right, let's push it back." So we got moved to March 26th for the world title, and then but the only thing that I met though, the only thing that really hurts about this one is that we get advances and help during training camp and stuff. All that get pushed back too. So like. Uh,
Unfortunately,
Yeah, unfortunately, so all the stuff that I got invested and everything I got in, that's gonna take a while to get back to now. Like, so it's that's the hiccup with it, you know what I mean? But long as people are supporting and getting tickets, and that's why I'm talking to Americans. I know you guys can't make it to the fight, but please buy a couple tickets for people can attend the fight. The reason why, and tickets, some of the tickets are like only $10. You know what I mean? So like,
right,
y'all just buy a couple tickets, man. Help out, pack this arena because it just make my shows bigger, and not only that, it will make that Vegas show bigger too. It'll be a bigger,
facts.
even the bigger network come in and y'all helping me. Y'all helping my pockets. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna sit there shoot code like, oh, your tickets don't help me. No, they do. It help alcohol sales, which I get. It helps uh door seats, which I get, percentage. And so it's like, come, please, please, please help out the cause, help out the movement. Because I'm doing what the bigger promotion teams are doing solo though. Not a big company. Las Vegas Boxing is my company with Coach Will. Coach Will, I love you, man. That's my guy.
Right,
And we doing it. Like we doing it with my team, his team, and we actually have a small little company. It's not as big, like, it ain't Showtime or PBC and all that stuff, but we doing it and we holding it down and we can't get screwed this way.
right. But it takes time, champ, too. It takes time to get it to certain levels anyway. You know that.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
You
oh
know what
yeah,
I mean?
oh yeah.
Eventually you're gonna have to put people on because it's gonna be so big. I mean, you ain't have no choice, honestly. And
Hmm.
well, that's kind of tough, but then again, I think this time around, like you said, being sick, your opponent being sick, it actually kind of helped in a way.
Yeah, the pushback
Not the
helped this
purse
time.
wise, but the fact of the health
Yeah,
wise.
yeah,
So
yeah,
at least it ain't as bad as I was thinking, because I'm thinking like you guys is in there turning it up with that mindset of knowing what date, and then they get that date snatched up for you. That must like
yeah,
suck.
yeah. It did before, I can tell you that. And when it happened 3 times before, but I didn't realize how much it wears your body down too. I'm going to tell you, because when you do training camp, your body is preparing for a fight, and if you don't
Exactly.
fight, then you drain yourself, and you did all this stuff for nothing, for no reward. You get what I mean?
Right,
And so
right,
you kind of
right.
mentally got to do it again and prepare yourself again, and it can be tough, man. But this time around. Shoot, it was perfect because I was sick the whole December anyway. That's why I went on Facebook. I went on social media much. I was like, man, this is terrible, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Tell me, man.
yeah. So
Okay,
we
anything else? Because I know before you mentioned something about investors, etc.
oh yeah.
Um,
Anybody
yeah, dip
like
up
that's
on
what I
that,
said.
champ. Like I said, this is
Yeah,
yours
man.
right
Like
here.
yeah, the doors are open, man. Doors open for investors. Doors open for sponsors. Doors open for anyone that want to get into this boxing game because I still need a stronger team. I still need to improve my team. So like, and we're not talking about the big, the big stuff already been paid. Like I already paid the big stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
But people want to make a little couple dollars and do a little stuff like that. Cool, man. That shit. I need things for training camp right now. So like if they want to do a help out or any
Yeah.
cause and
But champ,
do
give
like
them
a
the
get back.
information how to, if they wanted to look out, like where
Hmm.
can they go and drop you off some paper or maybe negotiate? Give them
Oh
that
yeah, well just
information.
just first of all contact me,
Right.
messenger me, and then we'll talk and we can talk about what we could do. But this is what I'm saying. The biggest thing is just attendance. I need attendance. I need attendance. I need attendance. So anybody that so I'm asking people to buy tickets, but anybody that do $500 worth or more, they're gonna get some kickback. Because the
Right.
reason why you get some kickback because you're helping me with alcohol sales. So of course I'm gonna throw it back on you. So I'm gonna throw some back on you for helping me out. So if like 500, get you like 250 off it, so you get about 750. So it's all good investments. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't have to
Right.
do crazy amounts, but if you do like large, and you want to make some real paper, you know what I mean? Then we can talk. Because this is a six-figure fight for me, and I'm trying to make sure all the next 4 fights are six-figures fights for me. So like anybody that can help me continue that because it's all about attendance. They pay you off attendance. They pay things off attendance. But I don't want no one just kind of wasting my time. If you're ready to move, holler at me and let's do it. Like 'cause we can make something. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't have to be on a large scale. Like I said, like the large money already been paid. So you don't have to do no large scale. But if you want to get on a large scale, that's cool too. Cause the Vegas show gonna be great. And like I said, I already want to start putting down for the Vegas show. I already want to start doing certain stuff for the Vegas show. I already want to start investing on certain things because attendance is key, man. They
Right.
told
Right.
me they told me 2,000 to 2,500 can be in that where it's basically where I'm doing the show at. So it's at the D. So like yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in a big old tent because y'all know it's hot in Vegas. Big old tent jump with AC out. It's gonna be gorgeous, man. Like I actually gonna post like a photo a little later and show you how like a layout of it. It's gonna be great, man.
Right. Right. So guys, you heard he's looking for small investors, big investors. Just don't waste his time, man. The guy don't got no
Yeah,
time to waste. He's all about his business. He'll find a way how to get you in and get some profits back, of course, because that's what he does. He's also a great businessman. I know from experience. And just hit my man up, man. Any which way you want to contribute, he'll make sure you be all right. So I'm gonna leave it like that, champ. Anything
yeah.
else you wanna tap in on, champ?
Oh man, I'm excited, man. I gotta hurt this dude, man. I gotta hurt him, the 26. I really gotta hurt him. So like, my mindset is just so, like, I'm so locked in on what I gotta do that I'm relaxed. That's crazy. Like I don't never be this relaxed, but I'm relaxed because I know that I have to step out there and train like so hard. So like that's why I'm not even starting camp to 25th. Like I want
Right.
to do a 2 month straight of per training. You know what I mean for this fight. So like
You know I know how
I'm
you
taking
train. I've been there, so
yeah
you ain't telling
yeah
me nothing.
Yeah, so I'm taking a couple of days. I'm gonna relax and just chill. And you know, my coach gonna get here, Coach Will. Shout out to Powerhouse Production. Shout out to Las Vegas Boxing, man. We really got a plan, man. We got a plan to make turn Vegas into turn Vegas boxing anywhere we fight. You know what I mean? Because you know, after this Vegas fight, I want to go to my hometown. I want to go to North Carolina.
Yeah,
So
you got to get
the
that North
key is,
Carolina thing done.
yeah, man, got to. So get this title here, win here, pack this arena. Help me pack this arena, people. Help me pack this arena. It mean a lot to me, like, cause we need this arena pack, and it just makes everything fatter for Las Vegas, and then we can just bring out even more. And like I said, and any investor, any sponsor, anything like that, y'all get free, y'all get free for the Vegas show. Y'all get free
Right.
tickets, y'all get free, you know, y'all get a lot of free stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's
Look at
our
that. You
show.
can't beat that, guys.
You
You
can't
get
beat
money
that,
on your
man.
investment, and you get a tons of free shit. A
Yeah.
free watch, you saying too, also, right?
Nah, I ain't say no free watch.
I
That boy
was just
threw that
fucking
one
with
in
you. I
there.
was just trying to throw it a little more in there.
My man threw a watch in there. You ain't trying to
I was trying
Mayweather
to
me,
throw a
did
little
you?
ball up in there.
He tried to Mayweather me.
Yeah. So all right. So Beamon, wow, like that's a lot of information you just threw at me. I knew you told me there was some changes, and I kind of knew something like that. But
Mhm.
this is exciting. I can't wait. And you said at the D, right?
Yeah, it be at the D. It be at
Yeah,
the
I'm
D.
definitely gonna be there, so you ain't gotta
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
about that. That's in
No,
my
my nigga,
town, so
you about to do commentary. What you
you
mean?
already know. But I'm just saying,
You
I'm
about
gonna
to
be
do
there
commentary.
commentary, all that
You need
shit.
to find your partner, and we can have you do the commentary for the fight, man. I think that'll
I
be
got
nice,
you.
man. I
I
think that'll
got you.
be
You know
cool,
I'm coming
man.
strong. That's what I do. Okay, any last words before we let the chant go, champ?
Just shout out to the people. Gilbert, thank you. Oh, my guy in the new. Yes, I'm ready to hear that myself. I'm ready to hear I am the new. Um,
Woo!
Raul, you know you can talk to me, man. You said how much to invest? Just holler at me. You know how it is. Um, Stayed at the D last 2 nights. Oh, nice, nice. But listen, also that's what I'm saying. With the sponsors, you get rooms too. You get rooms. It's a package that shout out to Paula who works for the D. She's putting that package together. But it's a package you guys can get, man. Like, I mean, set up where you guys get room, probably even some money to gamble. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff they're gonna hook you guys up with. But you know what I'm saying, the figures gotta be right. Y'all gotta put in like y'all supposed to and just make the show even bigger. And so that's all I want to say to everybody, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Shout out to my, like I said, Coach Will, Las Vegas Boxing, man. We had went through the ringer for all this. Like people don't even know. Like when I retire, man, I should do a whole story, man. Like I should do a story of my time in Colombia and everything. Like it's been something, man. It's been a thrill. It's been a thrill.
Yeah, and before I
And
let you
Tasha,
go,
I love you. I love you, sis. I see your message. I love you, Tasha. Tasha
Beeman,
always
before
had
I
me
let
on
you
her.
go, is it true you doing some Spanish classes or some
I,
dancing shit? Are you doing some merengue or some shit?
nah, nigga. Nah. No, baby. All the girls here dance, man. Like I don't be dancing, man. I don't be man. I ain't
Remember
with
that
that.
move I
I
put on yo? Remember that move I put on you? You can borrow that, man. Remember that thing I
can't.
did to you one time? You can borrow that, baby. Go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, nah.
You're
I'm
gonna have to
good,
use that
man.
with the Spanish girls, man.
Nah, man.
'Cause I
I
know you
ain't with it.
showed up about like 10 dimes one time. I said, I hope he took that move from me because he gonna have to give him something. Yeah, you gonna have to give him something, champ. You know what I mean? For real, man. I know that nice smile and all that cut up, that works. But you gotta give them Spanish girls
That's
something, man.
that's all I do, man. I just smile and I talk and I kind of be a good boy, man. I'm trying to be a good boy.
All right, champ. Listen, a pleasure as always. God bless. Good luck. You know I'm gonna be there. You know I'm gonna turn it up for you. And
Always,
people,
always.
please invest. Hit up Dewayne Beamon on Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. Twitter, if you on
Yeah.
Twitter, all that shit. Put
And
your
help me,
part
y'all.
in.
Help me pack this arena, man. I really need both shows packed. I need both shows. I'm not really so much concerned about the Las Vegas show because it's not so much to do, and then they say a world title fight at the D. That's gonna kind of sell itself, you know. And plus, I have a lot of people I know from North Carolina that's gonna come up for that fight. So, but this fight right now, immediately, please hit me up and get a couple tickets, ball. Like push it, push it, push it, because I want to push some more sponsors down here. I just want to do a lot more. So,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah, man. And Tasha, I don't mess with them, Tasha. I see your message.
All right, champ. We're going to get out of here. A pleasure as always, champ. We're going to get up sooner than later.
All right, cool.
All right, Dewayne Beamon, a.k.a. Mr. Stop Running. We'll get at you soon, champ. Okay, champ. All right. All right, guys. That's Dewayne Beamon, man. That's my guy, man. Always pushing forward, man. I mean, always, no matter what you put in front of him, he's trying to knock it on over, man. That's how you got to go about life, man. Jeff Gerson, if you in the building, holla at me, man. Let's get him, man. Don't go nowhere, guys. We got big football shit coming up, playoffs, couple quarterbacks I'm going to ask Jeff about, and we're going to rock, man. Give me a minute, guys. Hold up. Something happened here. Let me see. Give me a minute. Jeff, something's not letting me get you in, dog. You're doing something different. See, now it's saying you got to download that app, Jeff. I don't know what happened that you're doing different, but it's not letting me bring you in. Let's move quick, because I don't want to keep the peoples waiting. Big show. Let's get on, baby. Let me see if I can invite you. Hold up, from my end. No, it's not giving me the ability to. Hold up. Jeff, whatever you need to do, whatever you did the last time, let's get it done. Any questions, guys, while we waiting on Jeff? Give me any questions. Jeff is not letting me do anything on my end. Hold on, let me see, son. Hold up, guys. Don't go nowhere. Big show ahead. Yeah, let me try to invite Jeff. I just sent them a request. Yeah, guys, don't go nowhere. I'm telling you, man. Got these NFL playoff games you do not want to miss out on. Is he in the building? I see you, Raul, as always. Okay, Jeff, I just invited you. Let's see if you can get in now. All right, let's see, guys. Any questions? Bring up some questions. Yeah, Xavier, Brian Forrest to Houston. That's a great question. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, here we go. We should be able to get Jeff in. There we go, baby. My man. I'm glad that you moved quick, baby. Let me hear you talk. Make sure I can hear you. Okay, baby. All right, Jeff, let's get right to it. People's is waiting. Before we even start the playoff matches, I'm going to not really surprise you, but I didn't tell you I was going to ask you this question. There's two quarterbacks I'm going to throw you. And you tell me if this franchise should sign them or move on. We're going to start off with the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield, who has 1 year left. You're the GM. Jeff Gerson is the GM of the Cleveland Browns. What are you doing with Baker Mayfield?
There's as much I can do this year because I'm in salary cap hell for another year with him.
Right.
So, I mean, unfortunately, I'm going to have to bring him back, but I'm going to bring some competition, probably veteran in, and set up for the next year. So he'll be on a short leash.
So Baker Mayfield, there's no way, because from my understanding, he's trying to clip 40 M's a year. That's not happening. That's not
He's
happening.
likely to get 10. He's likely to get 10.
Wow. So if you're Cleveland, you're drafting a QB, You running with the veterans like Case Keenum and company, or what do you do? I mean, you have to basically keep Mayfield this year because you have to pay him. So do you draft a quarterback is what I'm saying. What do you do if you Cleveland?
No, I wouldn't draft a quarterback this year. I look at these veterans like Rodgers, Wilson, that may be available, maybe not available, Watson. Probably not get anything done. I bring back the team. I get everything else fixed. And then when he fails, pull the plug on him and be ready to go next year. I mean, you're stuck with that $19 million cap hit. That's the problem. No matter if you release him, trade him, they're stuck with it.
So, to me, quite frank, I'll give him one more year at this healthy because he was kind of hurt all year. Multiple players would hurt. I know Cleveland don't want to hear this because they was predicted to go deep in the playoffs. I knew a lot of people that said they was going to represent the AFC at the beginning of the year. I'll give Big Money one more run at it because like we said, we basically don't have no other alternative. He's got another year. Give him another run, and then if he doesn't do what he has to do, get him the fuck out of there. Same question. Now you the GM for the Indianapolis Colts. What do you do with Carson Wentz? He's the answer for the Indianapolis Colts coming in the future? Scotty Jones.
I mean, if I'm the Colts, I'm probably bringing him back another year. But now the Colts, I think I would draft a quarterback. I'd probably take somebody, I don't know if it'd be a first rounder, but I'd probably take one of the guys that falls in the second or third round and bring some competition in for him.
So you're not sold on Wentz?
That's how I'd play Wentz. Yeah, but he's still too young to give up on. You know, he shows signs. Give him one last chance. He's there for 1 year, but you bring competition in, young competition.
Right.
For Wentz.
Them two losses was really bad. The one at Lucas Oil against the Raiders, and definitely the one in Jacksonville. That really turned a lot of stomachs in Indianapolis, and he played bad in both games. You know.
Well, last time I checked, though, Carson doesn't play defense.
No, I understand that, but he also didn't do his thing on offense. I know what you're trying to say, but if you don't move the chains, I keep telling you this, Jeff. You keep your defense on the field, you're going to lead them to getting exposed. He did not move the chains, especially against Jacksonville.
The problem with Jacksonville, Al, is supposedly the best line in football got their ass whooped by Jacksonville's defensive line. That was really the story. It wasn't Wentz. I mean, if you watch that game, they got whooped.
I mean, I seen Wentz underthrow and overthrow a bunch of guys also, though. I mean, I watched the replay on YouTube. I specifically was looking for that, and he was just off too, buddy. You know, it was the whole team. It wasn't just Wentz. I agree with you.
He couldn't play action. He got forced into passing the ball because Taylor got shut down.
Yeah.
There was no holes.
Okay, so would you agree that basically both of these quarterbacks maybe got a year max with both of these teams, correct?
Correct, but I would bring in young competition in Indy.
Okay.
I think I'd bring a veteran presence in Cleveland if you don't think Keenum's the answer.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go to the NFL playoffs game by game. We're going to Paul Brown Stadium. 10-7 Vegas Raiders versus the 10-7 Cincinnati Bengals. The line is -5 for the Bengals, 48.5 at Paul Brown Stadium tomorrow. Who do you like and why?
Well, as you already know, this is one of my two best games. I like the Cincinnati Bengals to end the longest playoff drought since 1991 and winning the game. I mean, the Raiders haven't won since the Super Bowl run in 2002. But the way I look at this is that the Raiders are on borrowed time. Okay? They basically overachieved by a ton. They have overcome a lot. I think that also here that it might be a little fool's gold if Bisaccia happens to win this game, that maybe they're talking about hiring him as a coach. But the biggest thing is they're going into Cincinnati, where Cincinnati's already come to Vegas. And even though it was close for 3 quarters, whooped them 32-13 the first go-around. Now you're taking the Raiders and you're putting them in 32-degree weather or less out in Cincinnati. They've had problems running the football all year until the last game or two. Okay. The first go-around, they were actually able to shut down the receivers because I believe there was no chase in that first game. But you had Nixon run all over, I think, for 132 and 2 or 3 touchdowns. I think right now what you're seeing the coming out party for Cincinnati. If you look at the way they played at home against top opponents this year, blew out the Ravens, blew out the Steelers, should have beaten Green Bay if their kicker could kick straight.
Yeah, hell of a game. That was a hell of a game at Paul Brown Stadium against the Packers.
It was. So if you look at this game objectively, the Ravens may keep it close for a half, but I think in the end, it's too much Cincinnati. I think Chase gets 2 touchdowns. Nixon still runs for 100 yards. And I'm going to say I see something along the lines of 34-20 Cincinnati.
Okay, I'm going to have to agree with you. I think the Raiders keep it close early for some apparent reason. I think too much Joe Burrow. You got Higgins. You got Chase. Mixon showing that he can play. I mean, it's going to be hard to stop this offense at home, who know that they haven't won a playoff. When Marvin Lewis was there, they couldn't win one game. And, you know, like you said, how far back it's been since they won one. So this going to be Cincinnati Super Bowl, believe it or not. I think that's going to be their mentality playing that game tomorrow, just like a Super Bowl game, because they can't win a playoff game. And I think they break through tomorrow. But I think it's going to be.
Well, as long as Marvin Lewis is on the sideline, they'll be all right.
I think it's going to be a lot closer than what you say. I think it'd be probably a 10-point game, 7-point game with the ability of maybe them stretching it out late. But I think it's going to be close via the first 2 quarters, maybe a little bit of 3. Cincinnati gets the victory. Okay, let's go to Highmark Stadium. 10-7 Patriots versus the 11-6 Buffalo Bills. And what's going to be a very cold game. 1 degree from my understanding. I don't know the wind factor. I know it ain't like the wind factor that was the first time they played. I know that for sure. It ain't going to be no 36 miles per hour wind. But what did you hear, though, Jeff?
Well, I mean, the weather report I had today that there's supposed to be 18 inches of snow in Buffalo tomorrow. And I don't know how accurate that is, but that's a lot of snow.
Right.
A lot to clear out, too, in 24 hours.
I'm pretty sure the field's covered.
I think that when I look at this game here, the biggest thing that sticks out to me is if I watch Buffalo is, here's a team that everybody said all year long that they're going to the Super Bowl, they're going to win the Super Bowl, yada, yada, yo. I keep seeing them watching that Jets game and some of these other lesser opponents. I mean, they really struggled with the Jets last week. They had no business covering that 17 points. And they just don't look like a cold weather team that's in a cold weather spot. When you can't run the football and you're in a cold weather spot like Buffalo or Green Bay, I mean, that's a problem. No matter, wind, snow, rain, whatever. I mean, on paper, there's no doubt Buffalo should win this game. But not all games are played on paper.
Right.
So I think what happens tomorrow, it's very similar to game 1 with a little bit different game plan probably from Belichick. I can see him throwing early to get the lead, then going back into that running, every 3 or 4 downs and getting off the field. But he's going to get the lead early, put the pressure on Buffalo in those conditions. And I think in the end, that it's going to be a tight game either way. But I'm going to call for a straight-up Patriots upset in Buffalo.
Oh, wow. I got a little different twist to it. X-Man just said Bills are squeak by. I think exactly that's what would happen. I don't see them covering the 4.5. I actually gave them out of my tees at 10.5, the Patriots. I think the Patriots keep it close. Belichick's going to, type up a masterful game. But I still think that Buffalo finds a way to win. But like I said, I'm taking Patriots. So if you guys are going to take the Patriots with me, tease them up to 10.5 point, I think that's a safe bet. But it should be an intriguing game in Highmark Stadium like the last 2 games were. Okay, let's move on to another game. Let's go to Raymond James Stadium on Sunday as the Steve Levines 9-8 Philadelphia Eagles are playing the 13-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The line of the Bucks 8.5. Extremely bad weather. We have a lot of rain, from my understanding, in this game. Jeff, your take.
Well, I mean, these two teams played on a Thursday night game about mid-season. It was probably one of the biggest fixtures of the year, with the Tampa up 3 touchdowns and with an unknown to us 2-point conversion.
I remember that.
So that game's remembered at Epony. But here's the big deal I can tell you is that I don't think Tampa's going to lose this game. I know they struggle against the NFC East. But the one thing I do like to say is that Tampa Bay's got the #1 rush defense in the NFL. But what people don't know is they're last in the NFL against rushing quarterbacks. Okay?
Great point.
So that's one thing I want to point out. And if you remember the 2 touchdowns that Philly got late in that game were Jalen Hurts running the football.
Copy.
So with that being said, I think it's going to be a little closer than people think. I think Tampa, losing some of the weapons they've lost. I think they've got some game time decisions with Fournette and I believe also Pierre-Paul. They've already ruled out a couple of the other guys. So I think it's going to be closer than you think.
Yeah, Shaq Barrett is back, which is huge for Tampa's line. Shaq Barrett was the best defensive player, in my opinion, with the Bucks last year.
Shaq, I haven't seen a report on Shaq yet, but I do think that it's going to be closer than you think. I think one good bet in this game would probably be the under.
Right, especially with the conditions.
It'd probably be a safe bet. And I might even take a pop on a prop bet with Hurts going over 49.5 yards to the over.
Wow. Okay, so obviously I gave out the Bucks on the teaser. I think Bucks will find a way to definitely at least cover the teaser. If I had a gun in my head, I'd say the Bucks will either win by 10 or by 3. I'm comfortable with the 6-point teaser, bringing it down to 2.5 from 8.5. So that's my take on this game here. Philly, solid ground game, but I think the Bucks will stack the box, especially if Shaq and Pierre-Paul is playing. It's going to be very hard to run on these guys if these guys are back, especially with David and White, cheating up front. A lot of water, a lot of rain. I know the Phillies going to try to ground and pound, and I just don't think it's going to be enough. And I don't think you can take Hurts and have him throw the ball 30, 40 times, especially under these conditions. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to AT&T Stadium. 10-7 San Francisco 49ers versus the 12-5 Dallas Cowboys. My Dallas Cowboys. The line is -3 and 51. Jeff, let's speed it up a little bit. I gotta get Chang going in a few minutes.
This has probably been the toughest game for me because the line looks short to me. I think San Francisco with Shanahan has the type of motion offense to move the Dallas defensive pieces around to create the holes, open up different parts of the running game and the tight end with Kittle. I also think that San Francisco kind of made a mistake today, at least with Bosa blowing his mouth off about the Cowboys linemen being kind of average in some sense. So the reason I'm probably my last decision in this game is I think the game's at home. Dallas wins the game. Might be closer than you think for a while, but I think eventually Dallas gets it done.
Yeah, Noah Parker likes the Cowboys. My thing is like this. If you take away Debo, Dallas wins. Debo has a good game. Look at Debo blows up tomorrow. We're not beating him.
Now here's the one thing though, Al. When Garoppolo does not throw an interception, San Francisco's 7-0. So what I'd be looking for is if he can stay away from the picks, then San Francisco has a chance to win the game.
There you go. What up, Mark DV? Chico Liston in the building. Okay, let's go to Arrowhead Stadium. 9-7-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. 12-5 Kansas City Chiefs. You know and me all got the Steelers on our tickets. We all feel that Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger are going to show up in Arrowhead tomorrow, Sunday night. Explain to us why you think the Steelers are showing up this day.
Well, I think one thing that's under the radar here
12
is
and a half, too, by the way. 12 and a half for the Chiefs.
there's a certain receiver by the name of Schuster Smith that may be activated for Sunday's
Right.
game. Has been lost for most of the season. And from that point, when the Steelers offense kind of started going back down to, pedestrian type levels. I'm just a big believer when you're a winner, like Big Ben's been his entire career with the 2 Super Bowls and his consistency. I just don't think you go out, with a blowout. And when I look at this game, we just saw the blowout 2 weeks ago when Pittsburgh went up to Kansas City.
Indeed. It's going to be hard to
when I look
repeat
at
that kind of same movie. You know what I mean?
I don't know how motivated Kansas City gets for this game after beating them 36-10. I mean, they might think, they don't have to work as hard or whatever the case may be, look ahead. I mean, there's a lot of things you can come up here. I mean, they backed in the playoffs, but there's always one team every year that backs in, the last team in of any, playoff or baseball, football, college basketball, you name it, that starts to make a run. And Pittsburgh's the team I'm going to say makes the run. I think they go to Kansas City. I think they really, get the game to a pedestrian level because they can't get into try to outslug with KC. And I think that they somehow find a way late in the game to have a shot at winning it. I think they're a live dog. So I'm going to say Kansas City is 3 points, wins the game, but I think Pittsburgh's live here with a chance to make a run with the win.
Yeah, I mean, it looks too easy. You got X talking about it going to blow them out at halftime. That's for the regular person looking in at this game, X. We've been doing this for years. It ain't going to be as easy as you think, X. It was easy game 1. If you think we're going to watch that same kind of movie, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. I think Pittsburgh shows a lot of pride. I still think they come up short, but I think it's going to be a lot better game than everybody's anticipating. That's a fact. Okay, let's move to our last game. SoFi Stadium on Monday night, wild card football. 11-6, your Arizona Cardinals versus the 12-5 Los Angeles Rams. Jeff, without being biased, talk to us about this game, bro.
Well, I mean, it's pretty evident. I mean, Arizona's going in shorthanded. I mean, there's no Hopkins already been ruled out. Watt has not been ruled in yet. I know that Connor did not practice Friday, being today.
Connor's huge for you guys. Connor and D-Hop.
Nor did Moore. With no Hopkins, if you don't have Connor, you can forget it. Connor kind of takes is the kind of safety guy for Murray when he gets in trouble, even though Ertz has kind of picked some of that up.
Huge pickup, by the way. Huge pickup, Zach Ertz from the Eagles to the Arizona Cardinals. Go ahead.
Obviously, we know the Cardinals are a different team on the road than they are at home. But also, you got to realize the Rams got Akers back. And I think what this boils down to is you got a rookie, not a rookie, but a first-time playoff quarterback in Murray. Okay, without some of his weapons, going up against Stafford, who's a choker, never won a playoff game. We're gonna put it on Monday night football. So,
yeah, I never think in my whole life you ever gave Matthew Stafford credit, but yeah.
But for some reason, I mean, being unbiased, I think that the Rams probably find a way to win this game. But if Connor plays and Moore plays and some of the guys come in and play, don't be surprised if the Cardinals won straight up either. But I'm gonna pick the Rams to win the game by 7-10 because they've had that hex in the Cardinals for a while, and I'm not really. This is kind of a vote against Kingsbury because I don't think he's a great coach.
Right. I'm gonna have to go with the Rams due to the fact that Zona's, they undermatch with the 2 players out, of course, Connor and D-Hop. And not to mention, I still don't think Kyler Murray's 100%, Jeff. I'm not so that he's 100%. Now, can they go up there and upset them? Of course they can. But I think the Rams move on. I just think Arizona have too much to overcome for this kind of game. And, they already whooped on them the first time they played, like 37-20. Rams revenge that game. And I think the Rams prevail in this game here. Sportsbook, Jeff, great job as always. Appreciate you always coming on. Any last words before I get Chango on, brother?
Just one last word. My prop of the week would be Brady under 1.5 yards. There we go.
All right, Sportsbook, Jeff. We're going to get up tomorrow,
All right, talk to
hopefully. We'll talk soon. And great work as always, buddy.
All right.
Okay, Jeff. All right, guys. Dewayne Beamon, Sportsbook Jeff. Trango, let's keep it coming. Let's go. We got 5 minutes before I got to do the giveaway. So make sure we get on quickly. Let's go, Trango. We got people waiting. I don't want to keep people waiting. Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, I can actually add them. Let me see if this works. I'm trying to add you, dog. There you go.
What's
What
up,
up,
baby?
baby?
What's happening?
I
What's
see
up,
you,
everybody?
baby. Is that a kufi?
Huh?
You got a kufi on?
Nah, it look like a goofy though. Nah, it's my headband. It's
Oh,
my
I like
headband.
that shit. That shit is
It look
hard,
like
baby.
a goofy though, huh?
Yeah, that shit hard. Anyway, real quick, Trango, we got 4 minutes approximately. Great season for the Las Vegas Raiders. Tremendous closeout. Tremendous overcoming everything that they had to overcome all season long, from the John Grudens to the
Henry Ruggs.
definitely the Henry Ruggs
Damon
situation.
Arnett.
The other DUI we just had.
Nate
I mean,
Hobbs.
it just continue to come at you guys, and you guys maintain, handle your business, won that big Sunday night game at home to get y'all to this point here. What do you think about this game here against Cincinnati? You heard what we thought. We thought this is where it ends at for the Raiders. But what do you have to say to back up the Vegas Raiders?
I mean, in the sense, I love my team. I'm a diehard fan, But one thing is, my team's always been warm weather team over there in Cincy. I've seen a lot of reports on Instagram, like from a couple people that I follow, looking it up myself, that it's going to. My boys don't know nothing about no snow. so man, it's going to be a tough one, man. But I'm really hoping that we can get that one game established in that game. That Derek Carr do his thing, rally the troops, and that we can make some noise. I'm hoping that Darren Waller is going to be there. He was limited to the practice. Pulled up the squad. Lester Cotton, Damian Square, one of our defensive tackles. But like you said, we're coming off of a 3-game win streak. Very big win over the Chargers, man. That game lasted forever. I thought we were gonna have another game like the Raiders and Chiefs, where the 2-1 down shit went on. I thought we were gonna have something like that, but no. But I'm okay with how it ended up, because if it would have ended in a tie, if I'm not mistaken, from what I was looking at, that would have sent us to Kansas City, and we had to face the Chiefs. And but I feel comfortable more about going up to Cincinnati and doing it there. But man, in the snow, it's gonna look like it's gonna be a tough game. Plus, Cincinnati too. Jamar Chase. I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's gonna be a good game, and I'm praying that we get from earlier in the season, from when they beat us at home. So, man,
Big game. Obviously, anybody could win on any given day, but it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game for the Raiders.
Yeah.
To go to Cincinnati and go hold down Joe Burrow and company. It's going to be real tough. Can it happen? Yes. Derek Carr needs to have a game with no turnovers. Crosby's going to have to get some sacks. Jacobs going to have to run the rock. And y'all going to have to play sound defensively. A lot of stuff that's got to happen. A lot of stuff. And in matchup 1, y'all wasn't sound at all. That's why, Cincinnati went up to Allegiant Field and got on y'all and got on y'all late. Like I said, it's a moral victory for y'all just for making it to playoffs. I high praise your team. I think this is where it stops at, but obviously you want to keep it going. So last words for tomorrow's game for your Raiders. Make it the last words, because I got to do the giveaway, brother.
Last words as we play tomorrow. I'm praying that we have a good game. I'm hoping Brian Edwards, Hunter, all my guys Darren Ballard especially. This game like this where it's a game of who really wants to move. We got tape on them. We know what they do. You know we what they do with their adjustments are, stuff they do. Really hope for it. I need my team to keep been clicking, and I needed to keep it going. Last words, shout out to everybody. No drinking and driving. I hope you guys all be safe. Thank you for tuning in. X-Men, Steve Levine, B. Ford, all you guys, Raul, everybody. You guys have a blessed day, man. You guys be taking it from. God bless.
Give us that thing, baby.
Hold on. So y'all can see the haircut, man. Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Salute to the Vegas Raiders. And one thing I have to say, I love Third and Renfro. God bless that guy. Guy's a tremendous receiver. Picked up all his gifts from his father, Mike Renfro. And you guys are, like I said, you guys tremendous year. God bless the Vegas Raiders and all the Vegas Raiders fans. Tremendous year. Everything you guys have to overcome. I can do nothing but salute y'all because I definitely did not have y'all in the playoffs.
Hey, man, hey, you can check rewind it back. So I was like, it wasn't looking good because even myself, I was getting very disappointed. But one thing I like that the team will fight for. Hey, maybe Versace, if he can win this game, maybe he earns a coaching spot.
Right.
Who knows?
Tango, let's close it up. We running short.
You guys
God bless you. We'll get to you next week. Raider Nation in the building. Let's go, baby.
You guys have a good one. God bless y'all. Much love.
Okay, Tango in the building, baby. Okay, guys. It's time for the giveaway. Great show once again. Salute to Dewayne Beamon, Sportsbook Jeff Tango handling that Raider preview. Let's get this started, man. Give me 1 minute, guys. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay, guys, we're going 1 through 20 first. Giveaway 1 through 20. Shout out to my man, Take Up Productions, Trinity Rivera, with the Take Up Early Joint, Cancer Warrior. My dude, continue to fight, continue to beat this shit. We love you and we thank you and keep fighting, my little brother. Keep fighting. Fuck cancer. One through 20 on my go. Let's marinate it. One through 20. Here we go. I got no clue who's gonna win this. I never do. I swear to God. Up, no play, no play. Balls out. I'm not even looking at it. So my go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Give away 1 winner. We got a winner. We got a winner, baby. I know you see it. Look. Let me move it back a little bit. Give away 1 winner. Oh my gosh. Number 4. Ghost 8-time winner. Number 4, Ghost 8-time winner. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. How the hell does that happen? 21 through 40. 21 through 40. Y'all see, I'm turning it, man. All I can do is marinate it. I can't do nothing else. I got no control of these numbers where they popping up at. I promise you guys, I got no control. Let me get an extra spin on this. Giveaway 2, giveaway 1, number 4, Ghost 8-time winner. Giveaway 2. Y'all see, I'm marinating the shit out of this. Ain't no way a specific number can come out. Okay, here we go. We got a winner. We got a winner. Let me move it back. We got a winner. Number 40. 4s are hot today. Number 4 and number 40. 4 and 40 came out today. That'll be Keith Vega. Keith Vega, I think now, is either a 4 or a 5-time champion. Could be 5. I gotta look at my notes. Be right back. Okay, guys. Before I forget, starting next week, we're going back to all $5 spots. So 21 through 40 would be 5, no more 10. We got a situation with the hoodies, so we're going to go all T-shirts again until I configure it. Once I configure it, I'll give y'all further notices when we rise up back to 10 for the hoodies from 21 to 40. So now, like I said, everything 1 through 25, 21 through 45, all $5 spots. I expect everybody to join in. The more the merrier, like I say, guys. Giveaway 1, number 4, Ghost. Giveaway 2, number 40, Keith Vega. Like I said, Vega might be a 5-time champ, 4-time champ. I got to look it up, Raul. If you got the numbers in front of you, let me know. But I know for sure that Ghost is an 8-time winner. Ghost just separated his lead from Miss Jess, from Raul, from Big Ben, and everybody that got 5+ wins. Allen, Ghost just starting to get a little separation. And salute the Ghost, man. Been playing since day one. Salute to everybody that's been playing. And as far as the summary for today's show, if you're looking to invest, Dewayne Beamon's looking for investors. God bless him, my man. They just moved this fight to March 26th. Might have another one in June, etc. He'll have it all out for you. But I know March 26th right now is his due date for this next fight. Sportsbook Jeff handling that playoff picture. Quarterbacks, Chango handling the Raiders, keeping everybody up with the Raiders, and thank everybody in for tuning in. Brian Ford just tapped in. Brian Ford, watch the rewind if you get a chance. God bless everybody. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving is the fucking law. Al, your sports, the raw truth. Damn, I love you motherfuckers, man. And like I said, I'm not me. I'm still overcoming my sickness. But whatever I can muster, y'all gonna get everything that I can offer, man. And with that, God bless everybody, man. Love you, man.